Hello and welcome to another video from KB Train Spotting Videos, and today we're going to do something a bit different. Today you're going to come with me to a brand new railway station which is called Thanet Parkway Railway Station, and today I've started my journey at Ramsgate. So you're going to come with me and fit about what the station is going to be like. Please do remember, please do subscribe, please do put thumbs up if you like it, and for any comment I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And yes, let's see what's occurring at this new station.
Thanet Parkway, Canterbury West, Ashford International, Ebbsfleet International, Stratford International and St Pancras International. This train has 6 coaches. There are usually many seats available on this train.
Accessible facilities can be found in the rear coach of the train.
We are getting this train to 11:02 train from Margate to London St Pancras. We're getting it's 395021. So yeah, 395021. We're getting this train towards Thanet Parkway. And I'll explain more about what we're going to do and every situation when I get on this train. Now we're on the 11:02 train coming out of Ramsgate on the 395021, and it shouldn't take too long.
This is a Southeastern service.
That's typical.
To St Pancras International.
Yeah, and yeah, next one would be Thanet Parkway, which don't take too long, so won't be on this train for very long. And but yes. So, but only high-speed train stops here. Stop at Thanet Parkway. The slow trains doesn't do that. So, but yes. So, I'll talk more when we get to the station and what's there, etc., etc. And we'll do that. Now we're just arriving at Thanet Parkway Station, and yes, this would be quite a interesting thing. We'll see what's around here, and give you some reviews and everything like that. So I couldn't come any earlier. It's just too early for me, so I'm doing it now. So there's the sign, and slowly just up, and wait for the beat. Here we go. And yeah, and this is the train we just come off. So yes, we will get some more spaces. We'll get more just when this train departs, and I'll tell you more everything goes on. Now the train's going to carry on to London St Pancras International, stopping at Canterbury West, the normal thing, Canterbury West, Ashford International, Ebbsfleet International, and St Pancras International. and I'll probably come back here at some point to do actually train spotting, but today I'm just doing a review on the station.
The train now approaching platform
Well,
1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1.
I'm going to stop there now, and we'll get more about this station. Now off that train has now gone, and now I'll go to a few people away. Now I'll go show you how you get to the other end, which is there, and etc, etc. It's quite a small station really, but I'll see, not by length, but I'll see exactly. So here you get this little course there, something like, you know, standing area or inside the area, and as we get past through, and you go down these stairs. I think it'd be something like an underpath, I do believe. Yeah, I could have counted the steps, but I thought I'm not going to do that. You seem like come out here. I've never done this before, so this is all new. Of course, there is a destination board there, which tells you what trains which are coming and going. There is a map showing all the destinations on the London Southeastern network railway, Southeast network, which is called the map and everything like that. And there's a ticket machine. There is a ticket machine around here, and of course you probably go around here. I'll say it's quite a bit of detail, really. And it's quite a nice little sort of archway here, really. I have to say, so it's quite nice to go under the station. We apparently come towards a car park, which is towards the front of the station. So yeah. So it looks like there is no ticket barriers here. It doesn't look like it, so that's quite new. And now a ticket machine, and now a train going past there. I said just let know slow trains do not stop here. Oh, the fast train, only one at the top of the fast train, which is to London St Pancras and Margate. That only train which actually stops here. The other one doesn't do it, which by Dover way, so over by Canterbury West. And no pensionable, there is no ticket machine there. And but yes, it looks pretty good really around here. I have to say. We'll go up again towards the other side, towards this Thanet Parkway Station. Welcome to the Thanet Parkway Station. Yeah, it's definitely welcome to Thanet Parkway Station. And let's go up these stairs, more stairs. I do not know if there's any lifts or anything like that, or escalators or anything like that. I have to find out if it's step 3 or not. And now we come to the other side. A little bit of a shelter area here with some steps, with some seats and a bin. At least the bin's full, because I have heard that other stations they haven't quite put a bin bag in yet and everything, but yeah, this has. So now we are on the other platform, which is platform 2, which is going towards Margate. The train will be. Other trains will pass through, as I said. And yes, and there is a lift. I can see a lift, so there's a lift here, and I'll go down in the lift as well, and we'll suss that out. If the lift works. And see if the lift actually works yet, or it maybe not work. It might be out of order at the moment. And here we go. Might have to just pause it for a moment. Yeah, I'll just pause it because to let us do a bit of a thing. It's quite a nice lift here. It's quite nice. Yes, and we will go down. And
Ground level. Doors opening.
And I'll come out of the lift. So so it's step 3 with lifts and everything. Short the one on the other side. There's a more car park over there as well. It's quite a big place for a car park, really. Well, I think it's mainly going to be for people getting towards London. So if they are, instead of using up all the parking areas sort of like side road parking at Ramsgate, so they'll come here, so which is better off really and everything. So so yes, I'm going to just go do another clip a little bit later on, and a bit more review and etc. and a good roundup as well. Now I'm over the other side now on platform 1, back over the other side, which is towards London bound, and there is a lift here which is the other side. I was going to take you to it, I have to say. I see it's quite easily missed, to be honest, I would say, but it is here, and we'll have a good go at this one.
Doors opening. Lift going up.
And yes, the same sort of design and everything like that as the other lift.
Doors closing.
And we'll go up. And I believe it's going to be this side. Well, I may get it wrong, but yeah, it is.
Doors opening.
And it's opening. And you come round here and back on, I thought back round again. So to be honest, I've done a full circle really here. And I'll go have a little sit down and a view on what's here and what's not here and everything like that as it goes along. And then we'll do that next, and yeah. Now we are going to do a review here at Thanet Parkway Station. Now I'm sitting in a shelter, a train shelter on this station, and yeah, it's quite a nice shelter station. It's got a bit of shelter here, and yeah, let's go review on what's here and what's not here. And let's start the station overall. Station overall is actually a nice station. It's a nice station overall. And things what you got here. You got seating. You got seating everywhere. You got yes, you got ticket machines. You got ticket machines. You got one on each side. You got one from platform 1 and platform 2. You also got a bin bags dotted around. You got them. You also got destination boards, which is on one of each side. You get them as well. There's lifts here. There's stairs. There's no escalators. There's steps, but there is lifts. And once I do think on one side of the lift, especially on platform 1, it seems to be quite hidden, really. It's easily missed, I would say. And you'll be better off sort of like, you know, if they'll move it towards the stairs, if they did move towards the stairs a bit more, really. But anyway, but there is still lifts here. There's a bike rack. There's bike racks here. There is some bus shelters. I do not know if they are going to do bring buses here, like public transport buses here. That'd be quite interesting. I haven't noticed anything at the moment. It doesn't look like anything at the moment, but there might be some in the future. Some buses will stop here and everything. There's them as well. And but yes, some things I do think should have been better here. It should be some shelters. Meaning some shelters with the really sort of like, you know, as you walk along the platform. I just think when it's rain, snow, sleet, when it's in the winter. So I just think it's probably wise if there was some more shelter, really, area. I mean, I know you've got these sort of like those seating shelters, but shelters when you sort of like, when you intermediately get off the train, I'm talking about here, I do think. There's no toilets here. There's no kiosks or anything like that. No vending machines or anything like that. It is quite a very quiet station in one way or form. And there is a car park. There's quite a big car park here, so you can park your cars and everything like that. And the reason why I do believe why they are doing why the station was being built, because in Ramsgate Station there seems to be a lot of cars sort of park off, you know, on the side streets, you know, and everything sort of like filling out all that area, housing area. So I believe that it's just free up there, and they'll come down here and park here and go towards London and commute towards London from here. And also a bit of history before that. The cars and everything used to go from Margate years ago, before the high speed, and block all the roads around there, because London Victoria was the quickest way to get towards London at that time, towards London Victoria. So I can see why they've done it, but I just think in this day and age and everything, after COVID and everything, a lot of people are more working at home. So I'm not too sure how much this is going to get used, really, because people are more working at home. But you can never tell. It still could be pretty well used and everything like that. And another person did mention here, he said, with the platforms were a bit more bigger, meaning a bit more wider, a bit more, you know, it's quite narrow, quite tight here. So I do believe there should be a bit more sort of width in them, really, I would say. And that's probably another thing which they should have done. And but yes, as overall it is pretty good station overall. I'll give it a thumbs up, I'll definitely say, overall. And next we will get some more trains, pass them by and get a few of them going through, and before I end the video, and we'll see, and you know, what comes up with the trains going past. So and let's do that. Now we're getting a train in, which is the 12:07 service from Margate towards London St Pancras International. We're of course working on a 395. (395.016), this particular service. Stopping here at Thanet Parkway Station on the day of opening. and we'll get more of this train when it departs. Now the 1207 service departing here is now departing towards London St Pancras International now, Southeastern of course.
The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here.
Now I found a help point here, as you can actually see. I'll go see if it actually works, not emergency, I'll go test information and see what we can get, anything about the next train or anything like that, and we'll see what actually happens. It might not even work, so we'll see. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all, this help point, and so we have to, you know, as it is a non-managed station, so yeah, they need to sort that out really, and we'll find out about that really, they have to. Now the 1251 towards Margate is just now coming into the station. Work on the class 395. on the particular service. I'll be calling at Ramsgate, Broadstairs and Margate, and I'm going to get on this train. I might have to run for it, and we'll get more of this when the train won't get on it. Now I've caught up with the train now, we're going to get on it, and we are going back towards Ramsgate. So yeah, back on this high speed train, and I'm going to sit down and discuss more. Now we're heading back towards Ramsgate. Just left Thanet Parkway Station, and yes, and yeah.
This is a Southeastern service to Margate.
Typical, that comes in, but yes, and yeah, it's a real good
We will be
station.
calling at Ramsgate, Broadstairs and Margate. The
Typical.
next station is Ramsgate.
Yes, and just to clarify with the ticket from Ramsgate to Thanet Parkway Station return, it is £3.50, excluding the rail card, disability rail card. I understand it's like the same with a senior rail card. I think it's exactly the same, I do gather. So yes, yeah, it's pretty good, and we'll do the final bit when we get to Ramsgate Station. now we are back in Ramsgate Station, back here again, and it's been a nice morning, seeing light of the Thanet Parkway Station. What I went and saw, you came with me for the morning, and yes, it was a good station. I got no offence about that. I said if one add-on wouldn't mind putting on towards it, there is no slow train stopping, and I think that might be a wise thing to do. Might be a peak time, sort of like towards, you know, if someone wants to commute to Sevenoaks or somewhere like that, or something like that, so they will have to, they can't board on there, and they've just come here to Ramsgate. And I just think, you know, that might be a wise thing to do, to be fair. But also, again, there was definitely dot matrix, which I didn't mention earlier. So there was definitely dot matrix during the platforms. But yes, live information there. And yes, and it's been a fantastic morning. And if you like my videos, please do get a thumbs up, please subscribe. In the comments, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And of course, I will fancy go back there for train spotting at some point. I don't know when, because it'd probably be better if it's a bit more quieter people around, So that's what I might do. And the weather's not really for it either, really, to be fair. And I'm going to say goodbye, and goodbye from me from Ramsgate.